are one of two Major League teams that still do not wear names on the back of their uniforms. Two Major League teams are real ugly about that. We won't put names, they have numbers, but we won't put names on the back of our uniforms. Yankees are one, who's the other ones?
You know who they are.
Yeah, well, yeah, you do know now.
Fenway Park. Red Sox!
Oh, they don't? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the Red Sox are the only other team that does not put names on the back of uniforms.
Why don't they?
Okay, I don't know.
You're supposed to know it.
I think I can't be careful about that. I was going to say something inappropriate about the Red Sox. I've been to Fenway Park, though. It's a beautiful old park. My son-in-law took me there one day. And it was like, and this is the pole behind home plate that people want to sit behind because you can't see the game. You know? And out there is a foul post, Pesky's hole. You know, that was important. If you go, do you see that one red seat way out in left field? That's where Ted Williams hit a home run one time. And I'm going, I've heard of these. I really have. You know, and he goes, and there's the big green wall, and at the bottom they still change the score by hand. There's not an electronic scoreboard in Fenway Park. I know, we should have a field trip up there, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a monster. Except now they got seats on top.
Yep, they didn't have that one.
That's in case somebody wants to fall off. Nobody has yet, fortunately. Okay, now we get to some weird stuff. Chris Davis. Most people probably never heard of him, which is okay. In 2015, he had a batting average of 247. At the time, probably just below average. Now it's above average. You know, 2016, he had a batting average of 247. Anybody want to guess what he had a batting average in 2017? 247. What about 2018? 247.
Better.
Okay, you go. Come on, we'll get there. There you go. Took a little sideline. Here's one for you. Joe Youngblood. Those of us that are Mets fans know him well. Okay, he was an outfielder. But Joe Youngblood is the only Major League player to get 2 hits for 2 different teams on the same day.
Oh, my
Played
God.
a day game for the Mets. Got traded partway through the game. Was pulled out. He was traded to Montreal, who was playing down in Philly. And they said, we're a little short of players. Any chance you can get here tonight? So he got his butt down to Philly. Got into the game about, I think it was the 7th inning or something like that. And the Mets were playing in Chicago that day, I guess. So he must have flown, sorry. And batted for Montreal against the Phillies and got a hit there.
Oh, wow.
Against Carl.
So he's the only player to ever get 2 different hits for 2 different teams on the same day. And you see, the Flair Company made a baseball card to honor that for him. I thought that was kind of cool. And if you can really read it carefully, which you may not be able to, the first hit was off Ferguson Jenkins, who's a Hall of Famer, and the second hit was off Steve Carlton, who's also a Hall of Famer. So that's my Joel Youngblood. The Mets have to show up here. Come on. Okay, back to semi-boring stuff. Vinny Castillo. Okay, played a lot of shortstop, a lot of third base. 1996, he had a 304 batting average. Darn good today.
Oh, yeah.
Just think about how much money he'd make today, hitting over 300. I think last year there were what? 4, 5 players maybe? 6 at the most that hit over 300. That was it. But he had 40 home runs, 113 RBIs, and 4 sacrifice flies. Next season, comes back. Guess what his batting average was? 304. How many home runs did he hit? 40. Okay, how many RBIs? 113. And how many sacrifice flies? Exactly 4. Now, I can't make this stuff up, although I probably could. Dale Murphy. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet, and probably should be.
Yes.
I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame yet.
No.
but he should be. He really should. Okay, 1982, he played 162 games and had 36 home runs. 1983, guess what? 162 games, 36 home runs. 1984, 162 games, 36 home runs. 1985, played in all 162 games, and guess how many home runs? You're wrong, 37! 37!
Moving on.
Braves?
Yeah. Atlanta Braves.
Here's two other players that you don't see a whole lot of. Jermaine Guy and Paul Konerko.
White Sox.
I have them up there for a reason, obviously. The reason is I can do what I want when it's my presentation. And don't you forget it. Okay? On April 13th, 2009, not that you need the date, okay? Guy came up, Jermaine Guy came up in the second inning of a game. 2-1 pitch, comes in, boom, he hits his 300th career home run. That's a lot of home runs. So here's 300th home run in second inning. Next batter up, Paul Konerko. 3-2 pitch to Paul. Bam! Out of the ballpark. A home run. Guess what?
300.
Number 300. He hit 300. And because the April 13th, you can think about it, it's pretty early in the season. It also happened to be the second home run of the season for each of them. But they had back-to-back 300 home runs, is doing some pretty amazing stuff. Just, that's the way it is. Okay, you know, this one you already know the answer. Or do you? Okay. Anybody want to guess 2006? 40. Don't get too nervous. What about 2007? 40. What about 2008? 40. What about 2009?
40.
Nah.
41.
2009? 38.
Oh.
What about 2010?
42.
38. 40, 40, 40, 40, 38, 38. That's pretty good. What about consistency? We like him. Warren Spahn. Fabulous. And again, I know as a kid I had that card. For a while I was a Milwaukee Braves fan. Number one, because they beat the Yankees in the 57 World Series, was it? Yeah, 57. But also that year,